am live on my YouTube channel and simulcasting on Instagram. It's Friday. That means it's time for the Friday weekly wrap-up, where we do a single card for each person who asks to tell us what we learned, what happened, how we go forward from the week that was. So nice to see so many of you here, and I want to shout out especially our channel members. I see a lot of you here today. Channel members are people who make a monthly commitment to this channel, and that's really appreciated. You may notice, look, we're doing something different with CardCam today. And if you want to see CardCam, if you're watching on Instagram, you got to come over here to YouTube, Christiana Gaudet Tarot on YouTube, to see CardCam. Today I am working with Ciro Marchetti's Mystic Palette, and I thought it would be fun to show you the spread cloth that came with the deck as well. That's really cool, right? And you can see I have the custom version of the deck, which has my name and my sun sign on it. So, any surprise that I'm Scorpio? None whatsoever. So before we get started, Betty Flesher, Betty, thank you so much for being a member here. Betty has asked for a grandbabies update. Okay, well, today is their 1 week birthday. It was 1 year ago today that I was rushing to the hospital at this time. So they're doing well. They're in the NICU. They are growing. They are doing everything they're supposed to do. They're hitting all their markers. Their mother and father are doing well as well. They were born at 32 weeks, which isn't bad, but it does mean they'll be in the NICU for a few more weeks. They have some things they need to be doing. They need to breathe regular oxygen, which they've just started doing, so that's great. They need to be able to latch on so they can eat the normal way. They don't do that yet. And they need to be able to regulate their body temperature. So those are the things we're waiting for. But they have visitors every day. Every day their mother and father are with them, and they are able to hold them and talk to them and do all the things you're supposed to do with babies. And obviously I go, their grandfather goes, their great-grandmother. Is that right? Yeah, my daughter's grandmother, my mother-in-law, went to visit them for the first time yesterday, so that was really cool. So that's the baby report. Now, let's do one card for the collective. As you know, on Monday, we do the 3-card weekly reading. We do 3 cards for the collective and then single cards for individuals. And we do that Monday mornings at 9:30 a.m. most usually. And so if you were here with us on Monday and you're here with us now and you remember what card you got, let us know. But we also like to start out with a card for the collective for the weekly wrap-up. So we'll do one card for the collective as a wrap-up, and then we will do individual cards. And for those of you who are local to me, I want to remind you that on Sunday at 4 p.m., we're having our monthly tarot meetup at Panera Bread in Palm City. It's free, it's fun. Please do join us there. All right. Here we go. And again, if you want to see the cards that are coming up, if you want to see the cool spread cloth we've got today, you got to come over to the YouTube channel, Christiana Gaudet Tarot on YouTube. All right. Oh, look at that. A card for the week that was. It's the Magician. I love that Ciro Marchetti makes himself the magician here. He's not the first one to do it. Salvador Dali was the magician in his deck as well. So the Magician to close up the week. I think, the thing about the Magician is on one hand, it's like your tools, your skills, your abilities, initiation, but it's also the trickster. And I think this week, a lot of us have spent time really trying to figure out how we're going to go forward, what we can trust, what our tools are that we have that will help us navigate what is really looking like a strange new world. And I don't mean that in a good Star Trek way. And so I think we are bringing our intelligence to this challenge. I think we are open to communication. I think this is really a positive card, and it suggests that we collectively are trying to approach strangeness on the planet in the smartest way possible. So we have to appreciate that. All right, let's go through. And once again, thank you everyone who is watching on Instagram. If you want a card, you got to come over to YouTube. Christiana Gaudet Tarot on YouTube and do cards there. I will do my best to do cards for people on Instagram as well. I will get to you, Sheila Lawyer. In fact, I'll do you first, but I can't guarantee that I will get to everyone on Instagram. But for you, Sheila Lawyer, because I know you come over to YouTube as well. Here is a card for you to wrap up your week. It is the Three of Wands reversed. There is a sense, Sheila, that things did not go the way you wanted them to this week, that you have had some disappointments, you have had some upset. Do not give up. Try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. That is really true. Things that have not come forward for you yet will come forward for you going forward. Oh, Orange Honeymoon. I wonder why the video didn't work for you on YouTube. I wonder what's up with that. Were you logged in? Did you log into YouTube? You have to be logged into your YouTube account in order to be able to comment and come play with us. So maybe that was it. So if you do request a card on Insta, I will try to get to you as I just did for Sheila Lawyer. All right. Now, let me get here. Gemini Sun, you're the first person that I see here. Your emoji game is strong today. Nice to see you. I would love a weekly wrap-up card, pretty please. Certainly, certainly, my friend. Here is a card for you. The Five of Wands reversed. So I feel like this week has been one of just kind of making the compromises that you have to make. And you know, we think about compromises like a bad thing, but it's really not. Sometimes you have to, whether it's other people or circumstances, you have to do what you have to do. You have to make compromises. And I think this week you've really worked on finding the balance and making the compromises you need to make in order to go forward. And that is a good thing. Nalini Kalu, so nice to see you. Thank you for being a member here. We appreciate you. A wrap-up card for you and one for Brad, most certainly. Hey, Judy, nice to see you on Instagram. Glad that you're here. Again, everyone on Instagram is invited to come on over to my YouTube channel, Christiana Gaudet Tarot on YouTube. Make sure you are signed into your YouTube account. Hey, Stephen Bright, nice to see you on Instagram. Glad you're here. All right, Nalini Kalu, here we go. The Nine of Wands. It was a tough week. I feel like you really have been going through a lot. And what you have to look at, Nalini, is there are ways that you are being guarded that you probably don't need to be so guarded. There are ways you're almost being overprotective of yourself. And I feel like you need to let your guard down a little bit. That's what shows up for me. Now for Brad. Brad, the Four of Wands. And this is where, you know, the two of you have different histories and there's different energies here. Excuse me, please excuse me. Okay, Brad, Four of Wands, you are really trying to build a place of stability and harmony and have really worked on that in your life this week, being stable, being harmonious, being happy, and that's a beautiful thing. It may be frustrating that Nalini in the Nine of Wands is just like kind of guarded. Be patient. Both y'all got to be patient. That's the key. All right. Clumsy Clairvoyance, nice to see you. And it was nice to see you, very nice to see you at Global Tarot Circle last night. Thank you to everyone who was there. And just a reminder to everyone watching on Instagram, we are live on my YouTube channel, Christiana Gaudet Tarot on YouTube. And I do invite you to come over here, join us here where you can interact a little more directly. Make sure you are logged into your Gmail, your YouTube account. All right, Clumsy Clairvoyance, here's a card for you. Oh man, you saw me shuffle. You saw me shuffle. And yet you got the same card Nalini did. The Nine of Wands. I am wondering, in this week, in what way have you felt overly guarded? In what way have you felt injured? In what way have you felt like, you're not able to be present for what you need to be present for because you are so busy handling the responsibilities and the need for healing? Is this something you've been dealing with this week, Clumsy Clairvoyance? If it is, the key is you must focus on healing if you must focus on healing. You must be clear about where your responsibilities are and where they aren't. That's the key. Okay, so Judy, nice to see you on Instagram. On Fridays, what we do is a card for the week that was. And with the question you're asking there, you don't need the cards for that question, right? If you're worried there, you should definitely go check whatever you feel you need to check. I will pull a card for you for the week that was, although I do have to say I'm not going to be able to get to every card request on Instagram. What I am simulcasting on Instagram, it's an evil plan to get y'all to come over to my YouTube channel, Christiana Gaudet Tarot on YouTube. That's what that's about. But I thank you so much for being here. Judy, you've got the Six of Wands. What this says to me is, I think I think everything is basically okay, and I think you made some strides this week to move yourself forward in ways that you really want to and you really need to. So if you have a health question, definitely take that to the proper authority. But this card overall suggests that you're doing what you need to do to move yourself forward in the larger picture, and that is a beautiful thing. Okay, the next question, Von Ray. So nice to see you. Thank you for being a member of this channel. We really appreciate you. Here is an end of the week card for you. Oh, look at you. You got the King of Cups. Von Ray, I feel like even though it's difficult, you are really trying to open your heart. You are trying to step into leadership. You are trying to create the social energy and the emotional energy that you want in your life, even though that's not what you have had, and even though that's not entirely something you're comfortable with, you know you want it and you know you can have it and you're working toward it. So good job. All right, Pamela's Insight. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Your Monday's card was the Nine of Swords reversed. And if you remember your Monday card, definitely let us know, because it's really good to sort of see how you started the week and how you're ending the week. Although we do recognize that not everyone's work week begins and ends Monday to Friday. I do a 7-day work week, and that's my way of saying I do have openings for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom, or here in person in Palm City. Today, Saturday, Sunday, next week, you name it, we can do it. I'll make room for you. All right, Pamela's Insight. The Eight of Cups reversed. So you started with the Nine of Swords reversed, and you're ending with the Eight of Cups reversed. And, there are ways you are kind of resisting, like you're trying so hard for your growth, but then you're also resisting your growth. And it's a funny thing. You are working on growth. You are working on healing. You are doing a great job. And we've seen that over time as we've done readings here on this channel. But with the Eight of Cups reversed, we have to wonder, in what way are you not allowing yourself to fully heal? In what way are you not allowing yourself to release what you need to release? What are you hanging on to emotionally that you really need to let go of? That's the question you need to ask yourself at this time. And that's made even more apparent by that Nine of Swords reversed. Hey, Betty Fleischer, thanks for being a member. Thanks for using the members only emoji. Appreciate it. So you started the week with the star. Always a good way to start the week. Let's see how you end the week. Look at you. You end the week with the Three of Cups. You know, I feel like this week you have really thought about creating more balance in your life. How to take care of everything you need to take care of, but then also how to have some fun, how to do some things that make you feel connected to your community, how to do some things that make you feel creative, how to do some things that allow you to have fun. And I think you're working on that balance, and that is a good thing. All righty. Raquel, so nice to see you. Art and more. Thank you for being a member here. We really appreciate you. Thanks for using a members only emoji. Here's a card for you. Thanks for asking about the babies. They are doing well, literally growing every day. All right. We hope to get them home from the NICU in, 6-7 weeks. All right. Which is kind of good because that gives their mom and dad a chance to get things ready since they came so early, Okay. They thought they had a whole month to build furniture. All right, here we go. Raquel, a card for the week for you, the moon reversed. So this week, I think you really figured some stuff out. I think you solved some mysteries. I think you answered some questions. I think you were able to shine a light on some truth that you had not been able to see or understand before. Maybe a good aha moment, whether on a logical level or on a spiritual level. It's a good thing, for sure. All right. Here we go. Sorry, I just overscrolled. Hang on one second here. All right. Hey, Diana Price. So nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Here we go. A Friday wrap-up card for you. You also got the star on Monday. So great. So on Friday, today, look at you, the Page of Cups. So I feel like this week you may have done some good writing. You may have done some good communication, really from your heart, from your intuition, whether that was in reading for people. It feels like you are really connecting to spirit, connecting to heart, connecting to communication. Very, very good. Nesty, so nice to see you. You missed Monday. That's okay. I'm happy to see you today. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a wrap-up card for you. All right. Look at you. The 10 of Cups. So, Nesty, this week you may have done some stuff to connect with your ancestors, to connect with your living family, to think about the positive aspects of your childhood and of your family of origin, to make a connection with longstanding friends, to find things that bring you emotional comfort. All of these things are good, and all of these things bode well for long-term connection with friends, family, and long-term happiness. Very well done. All right, Christina R., nice to see you. So Monday you got the 6 of Cups. Today, oh, look at you. Today you get the King of Wands, man. You are on top of it. I feel like you're starting to see the end in sight when we talk about your education. I feel like you really are on fire and in passion for your career. I know you were looking at, how to do your internship and all of that, but I'm wondering if you've solved those problems now because you seem raring to go. So if there are problems here that you have not yet solved, do not worry. You will... do not worry. You will find everything you're looking for. I have no doubt that you're on the right path and you will go to exactly where you need to go and you will be a strong leader and healer in your community. So good. I mean, not all of that this week, but you're getting there, right? Okay, Kim K, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Sorry, I was just distracted. What's going on here on Instagram? Judy, I've been to YouTube to connect. I subscribed to your site. I hope it was your site. Well, it would have had my pictures all over it. So you would know it was my site because you would have seen my face everywhere on that site. So if you're not sure, it's called Christiana Gaudet Tarot. Just go there. Just search for it and go there. Seriously, and make sure you're logged into your YouTube account. That's really the key. All right, Kim Case, thank you so much for being a member here. The twins and mom are doing great. And thank you so much for asking. Here is a card for you, Kim Case. Look at you. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Look at you surrounded by animals. I know that's very fitting for you. I think this week you did what you do best. I wonder if you were working hard in your shop this week, nurturing others, taking care of others. I think you did a good job, maybe even made some money, maybe. Always a good thing. One way or the other, this week you were very nurturing, taking care of all that you need to take care of, and that's a great thing. So good to see you. Karen Winkle, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Monday, you had the Three of Pentacles reversed. We know why that came up, and we also know that's a little bit upsetting, but we get it. Okay, so Karen, and again, thank you for your membership. We really appreciate your support. Let's see. Hey, girl, you got the star. You got the star. You know, so you start off with the Three of Pentacles reversed. I wish I had my sad trombone on this computer. I'm going to have to move my sound effects over. But, you know, you start out with the Three of Pentacles reversed. But then you end up with the star. Healing, opportunity, hope, so many good things. So it's a great thing, Karen. I hope you're feeling all of those things. Lisa Harmon, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. We really appreciate you. All right. Here is a card to wrap up the week for you. The Four of Swords. Lisa, take a nap. Seriously. I feel like it was a tough week. I feel like you need real retreat, whether that is sleep or play or meditation. You need a time away. You need a time of boundaries. You need a time of taking care of yourself. I think it was a very tiring, stressful week, and I'm so sorry for that. But try to take some time to heal from that. That's the thing. All right. Autumn Pond, you most certainly are in time for a card today. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being a member here. We really appreciate you. Here is a card for you. Oh, look at you, the Four of Cups. So, Autumn Pond, I think this week you had to really think about what's working for you, what's not working for you, what's making you happy, what's not making you happy, and where do you have agency to make change, and where do you just have to suck it up? And I think that's the energies you've been dealing with this week, and so feel empowered there. Where can you make change, and where do you have to suck it up? That's where you have some choice. All right. And thank you, folks, joining me on Instagram. Come on over and join me on my YouTube channel, Christiana Gaudet Tarot on YouTube. Okay, Carrie Dunnick, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. A card to end the week. Sure, you started with the Ace of Wands. I remember that. That was very exciting. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. The Six of Pentacles. Carrie, not only are you working on a great new project, it's something that is going to be very helpful to you and to others. You have done some good work this week. Keep it going. Man, the opportunity here is stellar. It really is. So good. Mystics Haven, so nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Here's a card for you. Okay. Mystics Haven, you're the second one to get this. Two of Cups. This week, I wonder if you actually had some time to have some fun. Maybe spend some time with friends, or at least talking to friends. Maybe thinking about the things you want to do to bring some balance to your life. Good stuff. All right. Hey, Martha Vink, nice to see you. You have been through all sorts of changes recently. New home, new job, all planned, but still it's a lot. So let's see what is reflected for the week in your card. The Five of Pentacles. I think this has been a little bit of a tough transition. I think it's been a hard week. I think there are ways that you've not been given everything that you need in the time that you wanted to do the work that you need to do. I think you may be missing some of your people and some of your systems in your old place. But give it time, give it time. It's okay. And I think it's also true that what you're seeing in this new appointment is the person who is your predecessor. There's a lot of things they allowed that they shouldn't have allowed. There's a lot of things that they didn't do that they should have been doing. And you're here to clean up the mess. So I know that feels bad. Don't let it feel bad. You're the person for the job. Roll up your sleeves and do it. I'm serious. All right. Yolanda, my friend, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a member here. So your card Monday was the 10 of Wands. Your card Monday was the 10 of Wands. Today, we end up with the 2 of Swords, where I think you're figuring out where you have choices, where you can make decisions, where you need to put your energy, where you don't need to put your energy, where you have agency in your life. And I think with that 10 of Wands, like you are carrying a lot from the past, a lot of worries right now. And now I think you're figuring out, where do you really need to put your energy and where do you not? And that's good. Hey, Arlette, my friend, I am sorry the video isn't working for you right now, but I can absolutely give you a card. I hope you're at least getting sound. If not, you can always come back and watch the replay. I feel like I haven't talked to you in a long time. I hope you're doing really well. Here is a card to wrap up the week for you. The 8 of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this week you've been spending some time thinking about your direction, Arlette. Where you want to go, what you want to do, what's working for you, what's not working for you, and what changes you can make. You may not have come up with any conclusions yet, and that's okay. But this is a line of thinking you need to be working on, figuring it out for the long term, what works and what doesn't for you. And that makes a lot of sense. All right, so Autumn Pond has been a member for 12 months. That's so good. We appreciate that. That actually does deserve some applause. There we go. There's some applause for you. And says, so helpful in my growth. Thank you. Well, thank you. We really appreciate you for being helpful here. And thank you on top of that for the very, very generous super sticker. We really appreciate that. Super chats, super stickers, and memberships are things that you can do to support this channel if you like the work we're doing here on YouTube. Other things you can do, like this video, and make sure that you share this link with friends who are into what we're doing here. Let them join us. All right. Hey, Baby Cakes, nice to see you. Good Lord, your emoji game, as usual, is on. All right, nice to see you. Thanks so much for your nice wishes for the grandbabies. And Baby Cakes, the Ace of Swords reversed. What happened this week that was BS? Were you believing your own BS? Was there something that happened that you were like, that's BS? Or is there something going on where you don't realize it's BS, but it is? Search for what's not the truth. That's what you got to do. And if you're telling yourself something that isn't true, you have to be honest with yourself. All right. Bianca Taro, so happy to see you. Hope you're doing well. Bianca Taro, you get the devil. This week, you may have had to confront some real difficulties for yourself or for others. You may have had to kind of dig in and face some difficult things, some difficult truths. But you're doing it, and that's the important thing. Just show up for it. The devil is the gatekeeper to spiritual enlightenment. You got to get through the devil to get to where you want to go. So whatever you have to dig into, that's what you have to do. Hey, she a lawyer. Thank you so much for coming over here from Instagram. I don't know if you caught it or not. I did do a card for you on Instagram, but I'm doing a card for you here. Thank you for being here. All right. Oh, and look, you get the 9 of Pentacles. That was worth coming over here for, my friend. This week, I think you did a lot in terms of your own security, whether that's internal in terms of your relationship with yourself, or financial, or drawing boundaries with other people. I think you did a very good job being in your own power, doing what you need to do for you, and finding your strength and your happiness in that. So well done. Horse Van Dunn, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. So Monday, you got the 2 of Cups. Here's a wrap-up card for you. The 7 of Wands. Man, you got a lot going on here. Whether this is physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, logistical, I do not know. But it feels like this week you had to do a lot and deal with a lot, and you did it, and you did a good job. It's so important to have good boundaries on every level and good spiritual protection. So make sure. Jackie Masters, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using a members only emoji. Really appreciate that. Here is a wrap-up card for your week, most certainly. Judgment. I think this week you're finally starting to get a handle on what you're doing that you're doing well and what's going on where you need to make some changes. And you're finally starting to do that inventory and figure that out. And that's good. We appreciate that. Horse Van Dunn. Yes. Today I am working with Ciro Marchetti's Mystic Palette. As you can see, I have my personalized deck with my name and my sun sign on it. And this is the spread cloth that came with the deck. So I thought it would be fun to show that to you today, just to break it up a little bit. All right. Hey, Michael, you came over from Instagram. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. I hope you're well too. Glad you're here. The next request I see is Febborn. Nice to see you. And Michael, I see your request right after that, so you're next. Okay, Febborn, you started with the 9 of Wands on Monday. Let's see how you're doing today. The 5 of Cups. I feel like you're feeling some loss or some grief. It may have been a hard week, and starting with the 9 of Wands, okay, not a surprise. But I think you have to really look at what are you feeling, try to get a handle on your emotions, maybe write about them. Maybe there's a few poems in there. And then remember that all is not lost. Maybe the direction you thought you were going in is not the direction you're going in, but there's a new direction there that could be really good for you. Okay, Michael, here is a card for you to wrap up your week. I shuffled, you saw me shuffle, but here it is. This card is for you as well, the 5 of Cups, Michael. I think it's been a little bit of a tough week for you. There may be some things not going your way. There may be some things that are making you sad. Try to be clear with yourself about what is bothering you, what is upsetting you, what changes you need to make, and where you just need to hold space. But also try to see the things that are good and hopeful, because they're there as well. All right. Teresa Chase, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. All right. And thanks for using members only emojis. Here is a card for you. Yeah, folks on Instagram, come on over. It's a much bigger experience on YouTube. I'm just simulcasting as part of my evil plan to get you over to YouTube, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. All right, Christiana Goddard Tarot on YouTube. All right. Teresa, thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here's a card for you. the Wheel of Fortune reversed. This week, there may have been some things that happened that were different than what you would have preferred. There may have been some things that were upsetting, and I'm so sorry for that. But remember, there's good and bad in everything. Oh, man. Now, see, if I had a good singing voice, I would burst into song right there. But no ebony and ivory for me right now. But, that's really the point. There are ups, there are downs. You will be okay. Whatever makes you sad, you deal with it, but know that there will be happiness in equal measure. That's the important thing. Yolanda, a card for Jenna, most certainly. Okay, Jenna, 8 of Cups reversed. You're not the first one to get this here today. This week, there were some things where you needed to sort of dig in your heels, and you might have been a little bit stubborn. Now, the thing is, there's stubbornness and there's tenacity. Tenacity is where you try really hard and keep trying and keep trying and keep trying until you get it right. Stubbornness is where you just won't give up, and you should. Jenna, you need to look at yourself and figure out, where are you being stubborn and where are you being tenacious? Tenacity is good, stubbornness maybe not so much. Hey, Kimberly, nice to see you. Thank you for being here today. Glad you're here. Okay, here is a card for you, Kimberly. See, that's why we don't use claws here that much, because they wrinkle up. Okay. Oh, James Devine, nice to see you. Saw me live on Instagram and came over to YouTube. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I just so over scrolled here. Kimberly, I'm doing you right now. Here we go. Kimberly. Oh, look at that. That is the same card we got for the collective for the week. So it's very, very powerful. Kimberly, this week, I think you learned a lot. I think you thought about your next chapter and how you're creating your next chapter and what you're going to do. And I think you really stepped into your power in a very positive way. Well done. Okay. Hey, Smile Soul 20, thank you for being a member here. So nice to see you. Hey, you get the Fool. I think this week you actually had some fun and maybe thought about your journey and things you could do differently and things you might want to do that you haven't done yet. So that's good. Keep that with you. And friends who are giving me feedback, thank you so much for the feedback. I really do appreciate it. I won't always comment it out loud in the interest of time. And I have a reading at 1. So 1 p.m. Eastern time. I'm on Eastern time. So I'm going to try to get to everyone. So we're in the lightning round now. Folks who are watching on Instagram, thanks for being here. Come on over. I am answering questions on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, Christiana Gaudet Tarot on YouTube. Come on over here. I am going to get to as many people as I possibly can. Next person I see, Cassandra. Thanks for being a member here, and thanks for being here today. Here is a card for you. The Hanged Man reversed. I feel like there's some things you've kind of been letting go. Now it's time to be in control. I think you figured that out this week, and that's what you're doing, stepping into your power, stepping into control. Sherry Berry, nice to see you. You're starting a job today. Very good. Good for you. This is a card that looks at this past week. So I feel like this week you were resting up in anticipation for this, and I think you're ready. I think you have done what you needed to do, to heal, to rest, to collect yourself, to get ready. Very well done. Oh, Betty, spot on as always. Found someone to sit with your mom and going to a concert. You got the 3 of Cups, so that really makes sense. Very, very good. All right. Ashley, nice to see you. Glad that you're here. Here's a card for you. Ashley, King of Cups. So this week might have been good for you romantically or in terms of friendship and the people around you. I think you were certainly able to act in a mature way, in a leadership way, coming from your heart, really being heart-centered and heart-led. This is a beautiful thing. Oh, Karen, you found a new job to apply for. That's good. That's good. All right. Thank you, everyone, so much for all the feedback. Really do appreciate it. Hey, Zuri, nice to see you. Thanks for coming over from Instagram. Appreciate that. And here we go. Okay, here we go, Zuri. Zuri, 8 of Pentacles this week. I feel like you've been tired and felt like you didn't get enough done, but that's how you've been feeling for a really long time, so maybe you should stop being so hard on yourself. You're doing great. All good things in all good time, my friends. That's a Grateful Dead quote. All right. Christine Anna Marie, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. The Queen of Pentacles, this week you did a good job nurturing those around you and taking care of all the things you had to take care of. Very well done. And James Devine, those compliments coming from you mean a lot. Really appreciate it. Hey, the Esoterical, nice to see you here. Thanks for coming over from YouTube. Really appreciate that. Okay, Kim Case, thank you. Thank you so much for being a member. A card for Maria. Maria, Page of Pentacles, ending the week being open to new things and new ways of doing things. That's appropriate. Anthony, you're the second one to get this. 8 of Pentacles reversed. Things did not go the way you wanted to go as quickly as you wanted them to go there this week. It's okay. Keep going. Keep pushing forward. Okay, and again, thank you all for the feedback. Smile Soul 20. By the way, I didn't get the job I applied for that you predicted I would not get. Sorry, I wouldn't mind being wrong. Lisa, the 4 of Swords meant that I got to play with tarot. Hey, if that was rejuvenating for you, yes, absolutely. Oh, yet Zuri, I'm so glad you're back full speed. That's fabulous. That's what you need to do. You're doing well. Okay, thank you all for the feedback. So friends, it's last call for readings, y'all. Here on my YouTube channel, Christiana Gaudet Tarot, I really appreciate you. You will see that we have a class coming up July 12th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to do that second set of 7 numbered cards in the Major Arcana. That would be Strength through Temperance. We'll do a deep dive into them. Free class, everybody welcome. And more classes are going to go up today. I'm going to put a ton load of new classes up. So please do join us for these live streams. I've just started simulcasting on Instagram. And that's because I love y'all on Instagram. Thank you for following me. But I really want you to come over here on YouTube because we've got a fun setup here that I can't duplicate on Instagram. But I want you over here. So come over here. All right, my friends, I appreciate all of you. I'll be back tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time for the Saturday Psychic Sampler. Hope to see you then. The link for that is not up but I'll get it up. And I'll be simulcasting once again. So thank you all so much. Really, really appreciate all of you. Special thanks to our members and to those who helped out with super chats and super stickers today. Please remember to like this video and please do share this channel with your friends, with the people that you care about that are into what we're into because we're doing fun things here. Thank you all so much.